Welcome back, coin hunters. Today we're diving into an incredible hidden treasure, the top 3 Jefferson Nickel, a small 5-cent coin that could hold surprising history and real collector value. From rare mint marks to valuable full steps varieties, this historic coin has captivated collectors for decades. But here's the shocking part: even dirty, damaged, and forgotten nickels can still be worth far more than you think. So before you spend your old coins, watch till the end, because this tiny piece of American history might be the jackpot hiding in your pocket. Let's get started. First up, in the 1941 Jefferson Nickel is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history and continues to capture the attention of collectors across the world. As part of the long-running Thomas Jefferson Nickel series, this coin holds a special place in the hearts of enthusiasts because of its rich heritage, classic design, and growing collector demand. Even in dirty and damaged condition, a 1941 Jefferson Nickel can spark excitement because it represents an era just before America entered World War II. For many collectors, it is far more than pocket change. It is a prized treasure and a tangible piece of history. The 1941 Jefferson Nickel was minted during a crucial time in American history, with the nation on the edge of major global conflict. Introduced originally in 1938 to replace the Buffalo nickel, the Jefferson Nickel honored the third U.S. president and principal author of the United States Declaration of Independence. The 1941 issue was struck at the United States Mint facilities in Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S. These coins circulated widely throughout America and became silent witnesses to one of the most transformative periods in modern history. The design of the 1941 Jefferson Nickel remains one of the most recognizable in U.S. coinage. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. The reverse displays Jefferson's famous home, Monticello, with sharp architectural detail and bold lettering. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5 grams, and measures 21.2 in diameter. Its metallic shine in higher grades gives it a strong visual appeal, making uncirculated examples especially attractive. The 1941 Jefferson Nickel is the variety of mint marks and strike qualities available. The No Mint Mark Philadelphia issue is the most common, while the Denver and San Francisco versions can be more desirable in certain grades. Collectors also search for full steps examples, where the steps of Monticello are clearly visible and fully struck. These full steps coins are highly prized because they are much harder to find, adding an extra layer of rarity and excitement to the hunt. The 1941 Jefferson Nickel tells a story of heavy circulation and decades of handling. Scratches, worn surfaces, dark toning, and grime may reduce the coin's grade, but they also reveal its journey through history. While such condition lowers market value compared to mint-state examples, collectors still appreciate these circulated pieces for their authenticity and historical character. Every mark and imperfection serves as evidence of its survival through generations. The 1941 Jefferson Nickel series depends heavily on condition and variety. Millions were minted, so standard circulated examples are relatively easy to find. However, high-grade uncirculated coins, especially those with full steps or strong luster, become much scarcer and far more valuable. Certain double-die varieties and repunched mint marks also add collector appeal, turning an ordinary nickel into an exciting and valuable discovery. The market value of a 1941 Jefferson Nickel can vary significantly. In heavily worn, dirty, or damaged condition, these coins often sell for around $1 to $10, depending on detail and eye appeal. In extra fine condition, values can rise to $15.40. Brilliant uncirculated examples can range from $50 to $250, while rare full-step specimens or premium certified examples can sell for $500 to over $2,000. Special varieties and exceptional preservation continue to drive strong auction demand in the numismatic market. For collectors interested in adding a 1941 Jefferson Nickel to their collection, it is important to inspect details carefully. Look for strong Monticello steps, clear dates, and possible mint errors. Buying certified coins from trusted dealers or established auctions can help avoid cleaned or altered pieces. Proper storage in coin flips, capsules, or albums will preserve condition and prevent further damage. Joining coin clubs or online collector communities can also provide valuable market insights and variety identification tips. The 1941 Jefferson Nickel stands as a remarkable blend of American history, artistry, and collectible charm. Whether found in dirty and damaged condition or preserved in dazzling mint state, it remains a captivating treasure for numismatists. Its connection to Thomas Jefferson, its timeless design, and the thrill of discovering rare varieties make it a rewarding coin to collect. For both beginners and seasoned collectors, this 5-cent piece remains a lasting symbol of history and an enduring prized treasure in the world of coin collecting. The 1941 Jefferson Nickel is one of the most exciting and historically rich coins in American numismatics, making it a favorite among collectors worldwide. As part of the famous Thomas Jefferson Nickel series, this 5-cent coin continues captivating enthusiasts because of its strong connection to American history, timeless design, and collector appeal. Even in dirty and damaged condition, the 1941 Jefferson Nickel remains a prized treasure, carrying decades of circulation history and representing an important era in U.S. coinage. Its lasting popularity keeps market demand steady, especially for rare varieties and high-grade examples. Minted by the United States Mint in Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S., the 1941 Jefferson Nickel was struck during a significant time in American history, just before the U.S. officially entered World War II. Introduced in 1938 to replace the Buffalo nickel, this series honored President Thomas Jefferson and his legacy. The coin served as everyday money for millions of Americans, making it a tangible connection to the past and a reminder of a changing nation during uncertain times. The design of the 1941 Jefferson Nickel is both elegant and iconic. Created by Felix Schlag, the obverse features Jefferson's left-facing portrait with sharp details and bold lettering, while the reverse showcases his historic estate, Monticello. Made from 75% copper and 25% nickel, the coin weighs 5 grams and measures 21.2. In uncirculated condition, its smooth luster and sharp strike make it visually stunning. Collectors especially seek full steps examples, where the Monticello staircase lines are fully visible, adding major desirability. In terms of rarity and value, regular circulated 1941 Jefferson Nickels are common, but condition plays a major role in pricing. Dirty and damaged pieces usually range from $1 to $10, while better preserved circulated coins can sell for $15 to $40. Uncirculated examples often bring $50 to $200, and rare full steps varieties or error coins can exceed $500 or more at auction. The scarcity of well-preserved examples keeps collector demand strong, proving that even a small 5-cent coin can carry impressive value. For collectors, the 1941 Jefferson Nickel is a rewarding coin that blends history, beauty, and collectible excitement. Always inspect the date, mint mark, strike quality, and possible errors before purchasing. Certified coins are often the safest choice, especially for valuable full steps pieces. Proper storage in protective holders helps preserve the coin's condition and value over time. Whether found in worn condition or pristine mint state, this coin remains a fascinating piece of American history and a prized addition to any collection. Next up in the Thomas Jefferson 5-cent nickel from 1964 stands as one of the most fascinating and talked about coins in American numismatics. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary pocket coin, especially in dirty and damaged condition, but to collectors, this coin carries a powerful story. The 1964 Jefferson Nickel continues to captivate enthusiasts because it marks the final year of the original Monticello reverse design before major production changes in later years. Its historical importance and hidden varieties make it a prized treasure among coin hunters and serious collectors alike. The year 1964 was a dramatic time in United States coinage history. Coin shortages were affecting commerce, and the U.S. Mint responded by striking an enormous number of nickels to meet public demand. Over 2.8 billion Jefferson Nickels were minted between Philadelphia and Denver, making it the highest mintage Jefferson Nickel year in history. Even though these numbers sound massive, this coin represents an important moment in American economic history, serving as a tangible connection to the nation's efforts to stabilize coin circulation. The 1964 Jefferson Nickel was struck in two main locations, Philadelphia with no mint mark and Denver with the D mint mark. The obverse features the left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1964. The reverse proudly displays Jefferson's famous home, Monticello, with the inscriptions "E Plubusunum, Monticllo, 5 cents," and United States of America. This classic design remains one of the most recognized in American coin history. In terms of physical features, the coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5 grams, and measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter. Its plain edge and strong metallic shine make it instantly recognizable. Even in dirty and damaged condition, many examples still reveal beautiful detail beneath years of wear. Collectors especially admire examples with strong, full steps on Monticello, as these indicate a sharper strike and significantly increase value. What makes the 1964 Jefferson Nickel exciting is not its common version, but its hidden rare varieties. Some pieces show doubled dies, repunched mint marks, or the famous pluridus error, where the B in PLUBUS appears weak or missing due to die polishing. Even more mysterious is the rare 1964 SMS Special Mint Set Nickel, with fewer than a few dozen known. These rare varieties transform an ordinary 5-cent coin into a collector's dream and a prized treasure. Condition matters tremendously with this coin. In dirty and damaged condition, most examples are worth face value or slightly above because of heavy circulation wear. Scratches, corrosion, environmental damage, and weak details reduce value sharply. However, collectors still keep worn examples because they represent authentic circulation history. A heavily circulated 1964 nickel may only bring 5 cents to 50 cents, but rare era varieties can still command strong premiums even with visible wear. In high-grade uncirculated condition, the market value becomes much more exciting. Standard no-mint mark and D-mint nickels in mint state often sell between $10 and $50 depending on grade, while full steps examples can sell for $100 to $500 or more. Rare proof examples can bring higher premiums, and the elusive 1964 SMS nickel has sold for thousands, even tens of thousands, because of its extreme rarity and collector demand. This steady appreciation keeps the coin in strong market demand. For collectors searching for this coin, it is wise to inspect every 1964 nickel carefully. Look for strong steps on Monticello, doubled lettering, unusual mint marks, or striking errors. Buying certified coins from trusted dealers or auction houses adds security, especially for higher-grade pieces. Proper storage in coin flips, capsules, or certified holders is essential to preserve surfaces and prevent future damage. Collector communities and coin forums can also provide valuable knowledge about hidden varieties and market trends. In the end, the 1964 Thomas Jefferson Nickel is far more than a simple 5-cent coin. It is a blend of American history, timeless artistry, and collectible excitement. Whether found in dirty pocket change or preserved in brilliant uncirculated condition, it remains a fascinating piece that continues captivating enthusiasts worldwide. Its connection to a historic era, combined with rare varieties and strong collector demand, secures its place as a prized treasure and rewarding addition to any numismatic collection. The 1964 Thomas Jefferson 5-cent nickel is one of the most exciting coins in American coin collecting. and it continues to capture the attention of numismatists around the world. While millions were produced, this coin remains a fascinating collectible because of its historical importance, classic design, and the possibility of rare hidden varieties. Even in dirty and damaged condition, the 1964 nickel tells a powerful story of circulation and survival, making it a tangible connection to the past. For collectors, it is far more than pocket change. It is a prized treasure waiting to be discovered. Minted during a critical period in American history, the 1964 Jefferson Nickel came at a time when the United States faced a nationwide coin shortage. To meet demand, the U.S. Mint struck over 2 billion nickels at the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, and the Denver Mint, D-mint mark. The coin features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, designed by Felix Schlag, while the reverse displays Jefferson's famous home, Monticello. This design gives the coin a lasting place in American history and makes it instantly recognizable to collectors. What makes the 1964 Jefferson Nickel especially interesting is its collectible varieties and condition rarity. While circulated examples are common, finding one in uncirculated condition with sharp full steps on Monticello is much harder. Rare doubled die varieties, repunched mint marks, and unusual strike errors add even more excitement. Even dirty and damaged coins can sometimes reveal valuable minting errors, which is why collectors carefully inspect every example before dismissing it. The market value of a 1964 Jefferson Nickel depends heavily on condition and variety. A heavily worn or damaged example is usually worth face value or slightly above, often between 5 cents and 50 cents. Cleaner circulated examples may sell for $1 to $5, while uncirculated pieces can range from $10 to $50. Full steps examples often bring $100 to $500, and rare special mint set varieties have sold for thousands, making this coin an exciting target for treasure hunters. The 1964 Jefferson Nickel represents the perfect blend of history, artistry, and opportunity. The best advice is to search carefully for high-grade examples, error varieties, and strong strike details while storing them properly in protective holders. Whether it is a worn example from circulation or a brilliant uncirculated piece, this coin remains a captivating part of American numismatic history. Its lasting collector demand and connection to the past make it a rewarding addition to any collection and a true prized treasure in the world of coin collecting. Next up in the 1986 P. Jefferson Nickel is one of those fascinating modern-era American coins that continues to capture the attention of numismatic enthusiasts, especially when discovered in worn, dirty, or damaged condition. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary pocket change coin, but to collectors, this Philadelphia minted 5-cent piece represents an important chapter in the long-running Jefferson Nickel series. Its connection to American history, combined with collectible varieties and condition rarity, makes it a prized treasure for specialists and beginners alike. Issued in 1986 by the United States Mint at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin belongs to the legendary Jefferson Nickel series, first introduced in 1938 to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and author of the Declaration of Independence. By 1986, America was in the middle of a rapidly changing economic era, and the Jefferson Nickel remained a dependable workhorse in circulation. The 1986 P issue carries historical importance as part of the first generation of Philadelphia nickels that openly displayed the P mint mark, a feature introduced only in 1980 for nickels. The obverse design showcases the timeless left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, created by Felix Schlag, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," the year 1986, and the clear P mint mark. The reverse displays Jefferson's famous Virginia estate, Monticello, a design admired for its classical architecture and symbolic representation of Jefferson's legacy. The coin is struck in a copper-nickel composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs exactly 5 grams, and measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter, maintaining the traditional specifications of the series. What makes the 1986 P. Jefferson Nickel particularly interesting is not its mintage alone. Over 536 million were struck, but the difficulty of finding sharply struck full steps examples on the Monticello reverse. Full steps nickels, where all stair lines at the base of Monticello are visible and uninterrupted, are highly sought after because they represent superior strike quality. Despite the large production numbers, true full steps examples remain surprisingly scarce and continue captivating enthusiasts worldwide. In dirty and damaged condition, the 1986 P nickel usually carries only face value, but even heavily circulated examples can still be exciting finds for coin roll hunters. Dirt, scratches, corrosion, and rim damage often reduce value dramatically, but rare die varieties such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks can still make a damaged example worth investigating. Sometimes, hidden rarity lies beneath years of circulation wear, making every old nickel a tangible connection to the past. When it comes to rarity, condition is everything. A standard circulated 1986 P. Jefferson nickel is common, but high-grade mint state examples become increasingly harder to locate. Coins graded MS65 and above with full steps designation can command strong premiums because strike sharpness and preservation are difficult to achieve. This condition rarity transforms an otherwise common coin into a collector's prize, especially in certified holders from grading services like PCGS or NGC. The market value of the 1986 P. Jefferson nickel varies widely depending on grade and variety. A worn or damaged coin is typically worth just 5 cents to 25 cents, while standard uncirculated examples range between $1 and $15. Higher-end mint state examples, especially MS66 or better, can reach $40 to $100, while full-step certified pieces have sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars at major auctions, with top examples exceeding $4,000 in elite condition. For collectors, the best strategy is to search for sharp strikes, strong luster, and complete step details on Monticello. Always inspect the mint mark area and lettering for unusual doubling or striking anomalies. Buying certified examples from reputable dealers or established auctions reduces risk and guarantees authenticity. Proper storage in coin flips, capsules, or graded slabs helps preserve the coin's surface and prevents future damage. Joining coin communities and studying market trends can also provide valuable insight into hidden opportunities. In the end, the 1986 P. Jefferson nickel stands as a remarkable blend of American history, artistry, and collectible potential. While millions were made, exceptional examples remain elusive, making the hunt both challenging and rewarding. Whether found dirty in circulation or preserved in pristine mint condition, this coin remains a prized treasure and a lasting symbol of America's numismatic heritage. For collectors, it is more than just 5 cents. It is a small but powerful piece of history waiting to be discovered. The 1986 P. Jefferson nickel is a fascinating piece in American numismatics and a coin that continues captivating enthusiasts across the collecting world. While millions of these nickels pass through everyday circulation, finding one today in dirty, worn, or damaged condition still sparks excitement because every circulated coin carries its own story. For collectors, this 5-cent piece is more than pocket change. It is a prized treasure and a tangible connection to the past, representing both American history and the enduring legacy of Thomas Jefferson. Minted in 1986 at the United States Mint in Philadelphia, this coin belongs to the long-running Jefferson Nickel series, first introduced in 1938. The 1986 issue is significant because it carries the P mint mark, something Philadelphia nickels did not always feature in earlier decades. During the mid-1980s, the nickel remained one of America's most heavily used coins in commerce, making this issue an important part of modern U.S. coinage history. It reflects a period of economic change while preserving the classic Jefferson design that had already become iconic. The design of the 1986 Jefferson Nickel remains one of its most attractive features. The obverse displays Jefferson's portrait designed by Felix Schlag, with sharp inscriptions and the Philadelphia Mint mark beside the date. The reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's historic home, symbolizing his architectural vision and influence on American culture. Struck in a copper-nickel alloy, weighing 5 grams and measuring 21.2 millimeters, the coin's solid composition and timeless artwork make it instantly recognizable and highly collectible. Although over 500 million were minted, rarity comes down to condition and special varieties. In dirty and damaged condition, most examples are only worth face value, but hidden treasures can still exist in the form of doubled dies, off-center strikes, or strong full steps details on Monticello. Full steps examples are especially valuable because they show complete stair details at the base of Monticello, a sign of an exceptional strike. Finding one in near-perfect condition is far more difficult than many collectors realize, which increases demand in the numismatic market. The market value of the 1986 Jefferson Nickel depends heavily on grade and eye appeal. Circulated or damaged examples often range from 5 cents to a few dollars, while uncirculated pieces can sell for $5 to $30. High-grade certified coins, especially with full steps designation, can reach $100 to $500, with premium examples bringing even higher prices at auction. For collectors, the 1986 Jefferson Nickel remains an exciting blend of history, artistry, and rarity, a rewarding addition to any collection, and a coin that proves even modern change can hold remarkable value.